Hey folks, Joe D'Angelo's here with episode, what is it now, 85 of Silent Film Saturday, 15 more till 100. This week I'm discussing the Douglas Fairbanks film Don Q, Son of Zorro, which is actually a sequel to Mask of Zorro. Mask of Zorro is the Antonio Banderas film. And Don Q is actually based off of a book, which has nothing to do with Zorro, but it was retooled so that way it could connect with Douglas Fairbanks' Zorro. And the film does star Douglas Fairbanks and was produced by Fairbanks. So, I already showed you the DVD, If you want to check out the bonus features, look at last week's episode when I talked about the Mark of Zorro. And I dig this movie. I like both movies. I might dig the first one a little more now that I think about it. The second one I kind of dig in the sense that it's really cool that it's kind of a sequel to the first one. And you get Douglas Fairbanks playing not only his son, Don Q, or also Cesar de la Vega, but also the old Zorro, and you get clips from the original film, so yeah, that's kind of cool. The story goes, it's kind of a semi-revenge story, where the son of Zorro is framed for murder, and framed for committing crimes, so he fakes his own death, and eventually takes revenge on Don Sebastian and those who framed him. Don Sebastian is played by Donald Crisp, who also directed the film. He does a fine job in both departments. He does a good job as the villain because, you gotta look like a villain, and he does look like the villain, and he does a fine job at it. And I think he's maybe a bit more memorable than maybe not as memorable as Noah Beery in the first one, but the other Captain, I believe, Ramon. I forgot the other guy's name, not the sergeant, or in any case, the main villain, the real villain in the first film. He's not memorable to me, even though I recognize him from the book. This film does have a lot of fluff in it, it's padding here and there, but I'm able to enjoy it. Both scores for the first film and the second film were piano scores from John Marsalis, and they're both quite good. Color tinting is also really nice. And, I just really like this movie. There's some nice fighting. And the end fight, you have both Zorros up against a bunch of soldiers, which is a lot of fun. And, yeah, it's just, might not be as good as the first one or as solid, because there's a lot of other superfluous elements, but it's a fine movie. A few notes. I believe Mary Pickford's sister's in this film, and as the main love interest, Mary Astor is in the film. You may recognize her from the Maltese Falcon. So I definitely would check out this DVD, especially if you're a Douglas Fairbanks or Zorro fan. And if you're a fan of the artist and you recognize that some of the clips that were used, if the artists were used in the first Zorro, I would definitely check that out too. Next time I'm talking about Waxworks. See you guys in 2 weeks.